Live from Brooklyn, New York, this is Stay Busy with Armon Sadler.
Well, you know that I'm the guy. I'm out here living life. I'm busy. Stay busy. Stay busy. Stay busy. Making moves and catching flights. So please don't waste my time. I'm busy. Stay busy. Stay busy. Hey, hey, hey. Stay busy, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Stay Busy with Armon Sadler, brought to you by the Revolt Podcast Network. This is the podcast where we have responsible discussions on the entertainment business and the entertainment culture. I'm, of course, your host, head honcho, vegan chorizo poppy, founder of Bald Nigga Ballers, the Bald Nigga Bombshell, Chinedu, the only man to sit in front of Taylor Rooks and not tell a lie, and the hottest free agent on the market. We'll get into that a little later. Armon Sadler. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe on your favorite audio streaming platform. Like, comment, share, leave a rating, all that good stuff, because it means a lot to what we are doing. And if you want some bonus, exclusive, early, unfiltered, raw content, hit the podcast OnlyFans, patreon.com/StayBusyPod. Not here alone this week. My guy is back, Mr. It Gets Biblical, Mr. Are You Sure, Mr. Apple Music, Mr. Where There's a Will, There's a Way. Will Foster is here. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. You know, it's glad that the group is back together, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself and do her thing or reintroduce herself.
But unless he got one for me, he got to do that.
I'm happy right now. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. You know, the group is coming back together like Voltron. So
there we go. Yeah, a lot of good energy because the queen is back. If you hear a noise in the studio, it's buzzing. It's buzzing in here. She is Miss Rarely Seen but Always Noticed, Miss Bring It to Your Front Door, the Panamanian princess, the highly opinionated, never duplicated, Miss 2Bs is here. What's up? Welcome back, gang.
You ate that. Feels good to be back.
Clap it up.
I do be duplicated. They just don't do it right.
They be trying.
They try. Yeah. Even if you got my recipe, it still ain't gonna taste the same.
You can't cook the same. There it is. Love the energy. Good to have you back. It's been a great year for the pod, and I think that you coming back now and the energy that you're bringing so far is going to revitalize things. So I'm very happy.
Yes, and we're a unit.
Yeah,
we're better together.
That's
so
facts.
you feel me?
Big facts. Yeah. Glad we could have that mature exchange with one another. Like I told you, it was no beef. It was just like the show moved on, but the door was always open, and sometimes you got to be the person to. I remember we talked about this last season too, or whatever. Like sometimes with some people that you like lose contact with, not even like fall out in a negative way, but just lose contact. Sometimes you got to be that person to initiate things, and so it felt like a big moment for me.
Yeah, and I appreciated it a lot. You know, I'm very aware of my energy and how I come off and stuff. And like sometimes I don't like to be that person, especially when I feel like I don't have to be. But I don't mind being that person, and I was happy that you were man enough to, and it wasn't no beef.
At all.
If anyone asks me, I'm like, taking a little break.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. And that's how it started. And
that's the media trained answer.
And we are media trained.
So the gang is back. I'm happy. I feel complete. And we're coming back to y'all with some new energy. Obviously, we've been away for like a month. But I just want to make sure that when we came back, one, we were all together, and two, we had some great shit for y'all to close out the year and start 2026 on a high note. And so with that, in her grand return, we introduce a new segment led by Miss 2Bs herself. What's buzzing on these streets?
All right, let's get into it, y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what's buzzing on these streets,
Let's
okay?
do it.
All right, so this is not going to take long, but I just wanted to go on record saying that Tory Lanez admitted to shooting Megan Thee Stallion, okay? He literally basically admitted it.
Wow.
He filed a motion to appeal, and he argued that she was aware that there was a gun present and had enough time to run and duck when she saw it pointed at her.
That's ridiculous.
That's an admission, right?
That's definitely trending in that direction.
Okay. Because I didn't see any reports of that, but there will always be misinformation about whether it was glass, a bullet, or this or that. And like, Megan has done nothing to receive the hate that she gets. Like, seriously, if you don't like her, whatever, that's cool. But like, she got shot. And I feel like the cyberbullying is very excessive. And I'm happy to see her like just in a happier place. But yeah, for all the red pill content consumers, please, Megan Cuniff posted the docket, right? It's in quotes. That is what he argued. He didn't argue anything else. He said she should have ran.
That's kind of crazy to say. You should have ran.
Or ducked.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts.
Says she had enough time to take for cover. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Or was she in war? Like,
I didn't process that at first. That's really nuts.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah,
like,
a gun was pointed at you, but you got time to run.
You got time to run.
What the fuck?
What you like? Fight or flight.
That makes me question, like, did he really be like, dance, bitch? Because that,
bro,
I've always believed her since day one.
Probably.
You feel me? I didn't agree with the way it was handled and trying to protect him and all those things. Like, I'm not protecting somebody who tried to shoot me. Honestly, you need to get shot back, like JT said. But but to each his own. It was a sensitive time. She explained exactly why she did it. You know, and I just hope that the spread of misinformation right now is at an all-time high. And we're going to get into the state of journalism later. But I just wanted for us to be the responsible potters and be on record saying that is out there in the world. So please.
These things are accessible. There's been a lot of legal stuff, trials, cases, whatever, over the last couple of years. And it gets really frustrating seeing the headlines and seeing people run with them when you can find this stuff and verify it for yourself. Now, granted, it is on the publications to be responsible and accurately report.
What publication?
Right, exactly.
And we gonna get into that
we will get there. But yeah, it's just like the onus is on everyone, but it really should be on the people whose jobs it is. Like, if you're a journalist or a legal journalist at that, you should be providing the right information, and they don't, and that just creates a nasty trickle-down effect, which just gets very annoying.
And we saw it even with the coverage of the Diddy trial. Like, the way that was covered, it just felt like a circus. And the outlet that I was contracting for at the time wanted me to be outside doing that. And I said,
hell no.
Listen, everyone out there is trying to be the next Megan Cuniff. But what they fail to realize is she covers every case. She wasn't just covering the Tory and Meg case. And she just so happened to get spotlighted because she was one of the only ones covering it.
She was legit on the ground in those courtrooms every day. Line by line, annotating everything.
Real reporting. Like,
and it's funny because people like be hating on her. She gets a lot of hate too. As if she's targeting these black cases. But like you said, if you look her up, you'll see she's a legal journalist. It is her job
them all.
to cover everything.
She covers them all. I didn't see a single reporter that was outside of those New York courthouses at the Metro Boomin case. Megan was though. Megan Cuniff was though. So yeah, when it comes to like legal reporting, I'm gonna follow her. There are a couple people. I think a black writer named Jewel. She's also a court reporter as well. Like, there's just certain people I'm gonna go to for certain information. So I'm gonna save the last bit of that for the state of journalism talk, because I can go on and on and on about that. So moving on to the next buzzing topic, we got Omarion versus Mario.
What the hell they beefing over?
Now, let me tell you.
That was the versus battle from 2022, right?
Yeah. Okay. And I love that versus.
That was awesome.
That was one of my personal favorite verses because
a lot of good songs.
Who would have thought that we would have got B2K closure out of that shit?
Right, yeah.
Like, when J Boog went on social after and said, Omarion, you just mad because you got served?
Whoa.
Yo, I lived. Whoa. I lived.
Whoa.
I mean, I felt bad for Omarion in real time because he really did get served.
Yeah, he got washed.
But
it's crazy because I was the one saying he was going to win.
You were?
Yeah, I was.
You thought he was going to win?
No, I don't. I mean, No.
I never by himself. I never thought
by
he was
himself.
Gonna
Like
win.
no, it would have been tough. Yeah. By himself, no.
Like so,
because my immediate thing was thinking about
by himself.
their solo hits comparatively. Obviously, Mario's got "Let Me Love You," "Crying Out for Me," "Oh Baby You," "Just a Friend."
Yeah, he got.
Omarion got "Touch." What's the other one? Fuck. Or whatever. But like, I felt like that they had a comparable number of like solo hits.
Yeah.
But then Mario dipped into that catalog and the performance aspect of it too. He wiped him down. So I was wrong.
And like a lot of people, like Sway posted his clip with Omarion to get his opinion about what Mario said about like if he can sing or not.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
He did the interview with Cam Newton, and Cam like not pressured him, but just made him answer the questions and say like, can this person sing or not? And he said a few names, and when he said Omarion's name, Mario said hit or miss. So a lot of people think that Omarion's response to that stems from the response to Cam's interview, but nah, they had smoke since that verses because Mario didn't have no respect at that verses. Like when I'm hearing Omarion speak in the Sway interview, he's talking about like, you know, there needting to be a respect there.
Oh yeah. And he went in.
And I don't think that Mario was disrespectful during that interview, but during verses,
oh no, he was
that Baltimore came out.
He was showing out.
I was living for it.
Yeah, it was great.
I was living for it.
It was great entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was living for it. When he said, yo, you sound horrible. Just take that shit out my ears. Like when Tank came and then Mario started singing the song, it was real, like a real verses. I enjoyed it so much. Mind you, I got fake smoke with Mario.
Really?
Yes. Because of when I interviewed him. What he did during our interview.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But that's my era. That heartthrob era, B2K, Bow Wow, Mario. And I do feel like Mario was acting the way he was because I think that he kind of feels a resentment towards the industry because he was kind of pushed out for artists like Omarion.
Absolutely.
And B2K, who he feels doesn't have a fraction of his talent, and which he showed doesn't.
Yeah.
So, you know, I do feel like, damn, it was unfortunate, like the way Omarion responded, but Omarion has a way of getting people to feel bad for him, but he's also beefing with Bow Wow.
Yep.
They fell out after the last Millennium tour, and now he's gearing up to go on tour with B2K, who he was just not cool with.
Typical tour stuff.
You feel me?
Especially a tour like that. Oh my God, the egos on that tour are probably crazy.
And I do think Omarion's ego is kind of up there, like J Boog said. He did think he was bigger than the group. He did think he would be successful without the group, and I do believe J Boog when he said that Omarion was salty that he was positioned as the lead man, but all the girls wanted him and Fizz. Because in school, all the girls did want J Boog and Little Fizz. I'm not gonna
Lil
front.
Fizz was the guy. He was definitely
J
the guy.
Boog too. J Boog was a sneaky one. A lot of my homegirls loved them some J Boog. I mean, I liked Omarion. He was my password for my password journal. That was my password, but it was definitely something about Boog. I never liked light skinned guys, so the Lil Fizz thing never appealed to me. But yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that, and like, I don't know. I think Mario, he was in his right to say what he said because he sings better than all of them.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think Omarion could sing.
Yeah, he's an amazing singer.
Yeah,
fantastic. Yeah, like his on the radar joint like really showed his
well on
level.
the radar. The microphone don't be on
for some people. So some people lip sync.
Yeah.
Some people. I
didn't watch Omarion's on, so I'm not sure if his on was on or not.
Mario was singing.
Oh no, I said if Omarion can
Omarion, sing. He's good enough.
He hit or miss?
Like, yeah, I mean, shit, damn it. Like
literally what he said.
When I think of singers from his generation, he's not at the top of the list for me. Like, I'm obviously putting Mario ahead of him. Yes. Neo was his era. Chris Brown was his era. Like, it's Trey Songz I'd even put ahead of him. Like, it's names you put ahead of Omarion, but like, he got the job done well enough to give us really great records for that time. I'm pissed. I'm forgetting one that like I really loved.
A male singer from that time?
No, one of his songs. Like his hits were like "Oh," "Touch."
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to was one of them as well.
That wasn't the one you were thinking though.
And then pushing in, fighting in, back in it again.
Icebox.
Icebox, yes. Oh my God, that's my shit, bro.
No, and one thing about Omarion too, he might not be as consistent as like his fans would want him to be, but every time he comes out, it's a bop.
Yeah, nah, he's
supposed to be.
He always got some shit.
Yeah,
he always got some shit.
But I don't know. He might be the problem.
I was gonna say that. It's like when you have so many problems with a variety of people, niggas who you were close with and built with, one of your best collaborators in Bow Wow, and then the Mario thing, like we gotta eventually look at you.
That kumbaya shit.
Yeah. And you know, it's always them like mental health.
Always.
I'm healed niggas who really be problematic.
Yes.
And I'm speaking as a nigga who used to like think he was healed, but I was really problematic. But now I'm actually healed.
Right.
So I get it. I get it. It's always them positivity,
Ooh,
positive
vibes. Stones and crystals.
Yeah,
like,
keep calm and carry on ass niggas.
I'm watching you, Omari.
It'd be
and
sick.
the final buzzing topic was buzzing so much that it'll be remiss of us not to mention. It kind of feels a little sticky, you know, as a pod. Yeah. But, you know, I'm a black woman.
Hey, we're black people.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Sometimes that don't even matter.
Facts. Hello.
Okay.
We are black people.
But Rory-Gate.
Rory-Gate. Oh,
Rory-Gate was a mess. Rory.
Ooh-wee.
Okay. How did it start, Armon? Because I was unsure how it started, but I just saw how it ended.
So, on their pod, they said that they wanted to see the Clips win the Grammys this year. Because obviously when Kendrick is nominated, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Some of them a Grammy right now.
Right.
Like you assume Kendrick's going to win everything. But Clips was the talk of this year. Like obviously Kendrick had it January, February with the Super Bowl and his tour. But like Clips was the talk of this year in terms of hip hop. So a lot of people want to see them get properly awarded. I don't think they've won any Grammys either. So it'll be really big for them at this stage of their career.
Word.
So
wait, my bad. Is this the first time they're Grammy nominated?
I don't think it's the first time.
Okay.
I would have to double check that. Okay. My laptop is slow. Actually, I'll just Google it on my
Interesting.
phone. But so yeah, their pod just said that they wanted to see Clips win the Grammys over Kendrick Lamar. But the issue is in this post-beef era, which is really not post, we're still in the thick of it. If you say anything that isn't glowingly positive about Kendrick, his fans online,
they're not playing that.
Bomb on you.
They're not playing
Look
that.
up your old tweets and try and get you caught up in some shit.
That.
The issue is with Rory.
They're trying to ruin niggas' lives.
Rory had some very fucking crazy tweets. Like, and you know, let's talk. We were all on Twitter 2011, 2012. We was wilding. We was all saying wild shit. But
no.
Me and Miss Two Beast was just talking about this, but go ahead. Go ahead.
But the thing is, there was certain shit that you wouldn't play around with. Like, like you wouldn't go that crazy as a white person on black women. Like, just like I wouldn't go that crazy on a little Latina woman. Like I wouldn't say that shit. You don't joke about rape. You don't joke about assault. Like it's certain topics you don't.
You just didn't even enter my mind back then or ever in my life to even utter that type of stuff.
Yeah.
To let alone put it down into the internet world.
And he was comfy.
Bro, he was talking crazy, bro. Some of these tweets kept popping up like the greatest hits. Like, it was nuts.
Someone searched the keyword weave.
Oh my God.
And I said, please. Like I've already had enough. And the Twitter space did not help.
Oh yeah, I don't know why he did that.
That like when I opened up the app and I saw that was happening in real time, like I thought I missed it.
Yeah.
And then I see that it's happening. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
What in the Sam hell?
Yeah. What is this?
What in the Sam hell?
Let's get back to calling up the radio station to address shit. Because when things are getting addressed in real time on social, it's just not enough thought and context to even really like talk about these things. And I'm speaking generally, not for Rory. I ain't defending no white boy.
And then it's like when you get in the spaces and you do something like that, like the pitchforks are out.
That's it.
The pitchforks are out, and then you're trying to take up.
This was just hours after the tweets were found.
Yeah, like what are you
doing? So he didn't even let niggas like breathe, relax, get less angry. Like you made him even more mad,
bro.
And he was really condescending.
Yeah, he was talking crazy. Like he was talking crazy to people that like really were upset. Or, like, really like, and it's like you try to. Never go against the mob, like or like never like you gave them. He threw gasoline on the fire. Doing the spaces.
Absolutely.
And then it's just like after that it was just out of control. So then niggas just start looking up everything. Like you said, there was every day would be a new tweet or a new thing that he's just like killing somebody.
It's reminiscent of like Young Thug and like his leaked jail calls. It was a new call every hour, every day, like with Rory.
That's real shit.
And it was like in like 5 different group chats I'm in, niggas just kept sending them. I'm like, bro, I get it, but like, damn, this nigga was wilding. What the fuck?
No, that's what we were saying, bro.
Some I chuckled a bit.
No, bro,
of course.
I ain't on front. He got a little chuckle out of me out of some of that.
Of course.
I can't count.
But not on some like, oh, I think he's funny. On some like, get a load of this guy. Chuckle. Like, he got a chuckle out of me. But what really sent me was when Academics and DJ Vlad.
Oh, man. Because Ack couldn't wait. And Ack made himself look weird in the process, but Ack couldn't wait.
Always.
Yeah.
He always does.
Yeah.
And DJ Vlad, like, he had me weak when he's like, yeah, like, we're not the same. I'm not that type of white guy. And I'm just like, are you not? Like,
yeah, it's kind of crazy how comfortable Rory was.
No,
like some of these tweets, some of them tweets are not like okay. I'm not even gonna call them tweets anymore. Like some of those thoughts that he put into the
call it what it is.
Some of those thoughts,
call it what it is.
Some of those thoughts he put out to the world is like.
And it's, and I think back to like
excuse me,
growing up, middle school, high school, like your friend group, you always had that token white boy who would hang around and start to talk like y'all, start to dress like y'all, all that shit. But there was still a boundary. It was like it's still stuff you can't say to us, you can't say about us being black people, like. You still gotta know your place. That line, not get too comfortable.
That invisible line or invisible wall was still very thick.
Yeah,
with like the token white friend. Like that wall was really thick, and if you try to cross that wall, you're gonna get put right back in place.
It's trouble.
But you see how the black people around him feel. People ain't losing meals and sleep because of Rory's tweets. So, I mean, Maul responded exactly how I expected him to.
Exactly.
I don't have anything really to say about either of them or the specific situation because it's a tale as old as time. Like... Everyone hates black women, child. Like, the white men, black men. Like, black women are the only race of women I feel like have to worry about if our own kind even likes us. Like, if their preference is us or not. So, it's just like, I just wanted to more so kind of highlight the top 5 tweets that took me the fuck out.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to start with this one. He retweeted the tweet that said, Lauren London pregnant by Nipsey Hussle. And he said, maybe her kids can end gang violence. Now, that was crazy, especially considering his position in the culture, considering he proposed at the Rock Nation brunch, all these things.
Oh my God.
It's just like, that was insane to say. But he will also deny this one because in his response on the show, he said that these were fake retweets. So I also pulled up some ones that weren't retweeted just in case. Because we all know it ain't fake. But since that's what you want to go with,
you want to pull that
let's keep going.
Yeah.
There's ones that aren't retweeted. So he said, there wasn't a comb on any of these video sets for Blue's hair. Now, we've seen the Blue Ivy effect one too many times from Carucci to Santana, Saucy Santana. And I know for a fact that when that young woman, that young lady was trending while on tour with her mother, that Rory commented and praised her and said things. I'm pretty sure, I don't watch the pod, but it was a trending topic that I'm sure that they touched on at least once. Yeah. And he acted like he had positive things to say, but also have that tweet out in the universe.
Is there a comb on set?
A comb. Ain't he bald-headed?
Damn near.
Like,
Damn near.
Oh my God.
You got the very, very light.
That is crazy. Is there a comb on set? My fault.
Like, this one took me out. Oh, yeah. And fuck Michelle Obama.
That one was nuts. I'm like, bro, at that time, Obamas were like probably most popular, most beloved black people.
Come on.
Well, this is a bigger convo, and I don't know why, but a lot of people just don't like the Obamas rub people the wrong way, and I just don't know why.
I mean,
they're a beautiful black flawless family.
And I'll say, as I've gotten older and learned more about politics and learned more about how Barack operated as a president, he kind of did some foul shit, like
all presidents have.
Right, exactly. So it's like, well, what standard do you hold, presidents to in comparison to others?
Michelle Obama didn't do nothing to nobody. I guess she messed up the school lunches.
She was
don't know how to hog tie people.
It's just like, whatever, man. Okay.
Yeah, but she catches a lot of stray bullets, and people were always like, they were heavy on her about her looks.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Heavy on it.
I remember that.
Oh my God.
But also, Rory claims that he voted for Obama. He said that in the space.
I bet he did.
So I'm just like, wait, hold on.
Isn't that what the nigga in Get Out said?
Exactly.
I'd vote Obama a third time if I could.
Yo, this shit is like a script. That nigga said
I voted for
white people are crazy, man.
Yo.
White people are crazy.
The fourth tweet that took me out. Your bitch fixing her makeup in my rims, N-word. So you knew not to say nigga.
Wait, read that again? I'm sorry. What?
Your bitch fixing her makeup in my rims, N-word. And I'm not censoring nigga.
No, I know.
No. It's funny because like when I first read that, I thought he was saying like and word. As in word.
No,
you didn't. Sentence. No, you did. I swear I did.
No, you didn't.
I swear I did. Like I was like, damn. You know what? I might be a little slow.
He ain't down like that.
But anyways, so yeah, it's like, so you knew, like you were saying, he knew to censor N-word, but he still wanted to say it, but he couldn't say it.
And you talking mad crazy. So like, you out of line. That nigga knew he was out of line.
Ooh, the way he said it in his head was probably crazy too. In his head, he's
he put mad venom on that nigga. Nigga.
Right. He said
that shit like Pinky.
Right. Like what?
And my favorite tweet of his, I'm sorry. This shit was funny. Save that white boy fantasy for someone else. I'm not cutting any weave out of your hair.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. Man. I ain't gonna lie. That got a real chuckle out of me.
God bless, brother.
Mind you, I have an anecdote that tweet reminded me of an experience that I went through.
Oh Jesus!
So, in junior high school, like I went to a Marine Park in Brooklyn, and I feel like my class was like the first wave of black students in the school. So we mingled a lot with the whites. Like we were all best friends, going to each other's cribs, smoking with their parents. Like shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Until Trump got into office that first time and they on Facebook wilding. That's another story.
Yeah.
So recently, one of my former classmates reached out to me, Tommy, and he claims, he's like, oh, I always had a crush on you, blah, blah. I'm like, Tommy, please. Like, you don't know what the fuck to do. Then he goes, I could take care of you. What you need, some new weave? And, I really needed my hair done at the time. So, for me, I said, Tommy motherfucking Speedwack, don't get put on your ass. I was like, but send the weave money, though.
I was going to ask, you go out with him?
His baby mama blocked me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
She's smart.
Yeah, smart as fuck.
Yeah,
smart
she's like, man, let's just end this now. Block her.
You know what I mean? But
let's cut this off.
It's crazy because I just would always expect, like, I personally was never open to dating a white guy because I just feel like just at some point, most of them have had a phase like that. And I don't feel like racism is curable. So it's not even really a phase. But like to know that all of this came out just because of their Grammy predictions is funny as
because then
fuck.
It's like you have to question, like obviously it's fucked up, and to see it, like I'm not giving them any grace for it, but it's like, do the people who found these tweets actually care, or is it just because he didn't support their favorite rapper? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I do think that they do care, because I do think that most Kendrick fans right now, they're feeling like they're not like us. You a culture vulture. So I do think that this is pretty consistent with the behavior. So it's like, nigga, you talking crazy. Hold on, I'm about to put you on the Summer Jam screen. TMZ?
Yeah, TMZ doing
especially
it.
with that Beyonce shirt, the hood rat shirt.
They say, yo, B, if you ain't see it, look,
we got you.
They stoning that. They stoning that nigga like Cersei in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
bro. No, because he targeted this nigga targeted all the worst people. He had shit about Nicki. He had shit about Beyonce, Blue Ivy.
Maul, I thought Maul was a barb. At least defend Nicki, bro. Like, he was sitting there talking about kids ain't starving. You not gonna defend Nicki? Come on, I thought he was a barb. Like,
hey, man.
I just, you know, to close, like, I don't get, like, this content era, like, turning that into content, jumping into a Spaces hours after, that just does not make sense to me, bro. Like,
no.
If the internet packing me up, I'm not tweeting through it. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm going away.
I'm deactivating.
I'm going away, letting y'all move on, because something's gonna happen that's gonna take over the conversation eventually.
Bro, he's praying for it.
It's 3 new topics every day.
He's praying for it right now. He's like waiting for something to happen.
Shout out to Jeremy Hedge. He got ahead of that shit.
With the.
Shout out to him.
He's another character.
He deleted his tweets and then made that video.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Save it for the Patreon.
Peace, love, and black power to all my people. Lunch break chat. Let's jump into these 2026 Grammy nominations. And because we are a responsible podcast, I looked it up. Clips had 1 Grammy nomination prior to this year.
For what?
It was Best Rap Song Collaboration, Like I Love You with Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that don't count.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's cool.
Why it don't count?
Come on now. I gotta say it. Let's get into it.
So Grammy nominations are out. How do you guys feel overall with the general categories, hip-hop categories, R&B categories, everyone who is being represented? How'd y'all feel seeing them?
For me, it was pretty decent. And, you know, like, I mean, not to anybody's own horn or anything like that, but, you know, Swag being Justin Bieber's for the album of the year, you know, Cash was on that, so
yeah, we
got a nice little Grammy nomination. It's kind of that's tight.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, the rap category, rap albums of the year, I think it is blasphemy that they left off Cardi in his album music. I mean, he sold 300K. He's literally been on a run since it's dropped. He did the weekend tour. Now he's on his own tour doing these things. You know, you can feel it, see it, and just kind of understand the impact that it's having. And I think just leaving that off for a rap album of the year or something like that is just kind of crazy to me. But other than that, you know, some of it, like, it's like self-explanatory. I mean, it's also the Grammys too, and I think, you know what's crazy too? I think it's they're doing an injustice to these young fans that are watching, like that probably love Cardi, or like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see, like, they want to see Cardi at the Grammys. You're shutting out so many young fans that would probably get into the Grammys if you actually nominated and propped up the right people. And then, like, the Weeknd stuff too. Like, if I'm not mistaken, The Weeknd and Cardi performed at the Grammys last year.
Yeah,
and
Weeknd,
to leave them out, or like this and that, that's kind of wild to me, man.
Did he submit?
Yeah, they did. But you know,
so he was snubbed, quite literally.
Yes,
because usually people misuse that word.
I completely agree. That's why I hate Grammy nomination season, because everyone thinks, oh, this album I really liked wasn't nominated, it's a snub. It's like,
no, you got just
like they didn't even submit.
Yes, it's a process. You gotta submit. You gotta do this and that.
Like, Cardi would be understandably called a snub because of the impact it had. One of the biggest first weeks of the year.
For rap, that they say rap is dead. You know, we're in that era now.
I love that. Yeah. Because I think that, you know, drug-funded rap was better than corporate rap. So, yes, think we're dead and not prioritize us in the marketing. Let us take it over again.
Of course.
But Yeah, so for best rap album, that category, it was obviously Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Glorilla Glorious, JID, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia.
Ew. Ew.
Not
Cornucopia, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You said yuck?
I said ew. Yeah, I don't like like, ugh. Whatever.
Tyler has entered that Grammy darling stage where, like, anytime he drops anything,
he can breathe.
It's getting nominated.
Like, yeah.
So I wasn't surprised by that one. JID getting in there was interesting.
He's one of those though. He's one of those rap darlings though. Like, people like him like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
like
getting there.
And when you say people, you mean white people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like they like Big X the Plug like that. Like,
yeah.
I like him too.
He is cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I
get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But he has like, I told somebody this the other day, like, you know, Big X the Plug is going to be touring the state of Texas till the day he dies. Like,
Absolutely.
Like the type of fan base he has, like you said, whites and this and that. He really has that. He has that southern, that southern big, you know, they talking about, I'm from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that type of, like, it has that type of swag, and people like that, bro.
The country folks embrace them.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I do feel like they're just putting things that are being campaigned for and submitted and just what's available. Do I think that music out now is like Grammy worthy music? No. So I just think that they're putting people there just to put people there. And at this point, as like a, you know, I guess we're like executives in our own rights or whatever, I understand just how valuable even just having a nod is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, you know,
It's
they start
crazy.
leveraging it for other opportunities. So, like, when I see like a Duran Bernard on there, I'm like, okay, I'm happy for him. I know what this means for him. I know what's next for him, what he's about to do next. So it's like, all right, cool. But like, I don't see no art that's worth really being honored to the highest power, in my opinion.
So can you read off like what was albums of the year, and then don't they have like a song of the year category?
Albums of the year for the general category?
Yeah, like overall.
I got you. Yeah. So albums of the year is Bad Bunny, Debí Tirar Más Fotos.
Okay. Bilingual papi.
What did he say?
That
Swag, Justin Bieber, Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Mayhem, Lady Gaga, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, Mutt, Leon Thomas, and Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator.
I think Bad Bunny is gonna get it
For sure. This is year.
You think Bad Bunny's gonna get it?
Yeah.
right before that Super Bowl. Oh wait, when's the timeline for that? Is it
Grammys is
right
before?
It's right after.
after?
Either
It's
before or
after.
after. I
It's
forget.
after.
I forget
It's
the
like a
dates.
week after.
Well, that's about to be his week.
This has been his.
I think
this has been his year. He's easily been the biggest for sure.
Yeah. And I do think that, you know, there are powers that be that are gonna like make sure he do it to piss some people off, especially in this social climate. And he deserves it.
Yeah. Because it's shocking he didn't get it in 2022 for Un Verano Sin Ti. Because that was when he was really like.
But this album made
guy.
impact.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
he took over PR. Like.
yeah, no, seriously. Like, what's the song? DTMF, the lead single. My aunt literally just came from Panama right before that album dropped, and she told me that Un Verano en Nueva York is the reason why she came here. That's the original salsa song. And she played it for me. So when I first heard Bad Bunny's album and I heard the sample, I literally broke my neck like, wait. And I sent it to my whole family because they don't listen to Latin trap.
Yeah.
Like, they still listening to 80s salsa, 90s salsa and stuff like that. So I sent that and they were just like, oh my God, what is Bad Bunny doing salsa? Like, what's he doing salsa? So yeah, I ain't gonna front, it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah, no, he's doing his thing. But I think it's really cool to see Leon Thomas get a general category nod.
Yeah.
What was the songs of the year too? Like what
I'm a dog.
I got you. So songs of the year: Lady Gaga, Abracadabra, Dolce Anxiety, Rose and Bruno Mars, Apartment, Bad Bunny, DTMF, Golden. This is from K-pop Demon Hunters, Kendrick and SZA Luther, Sabrina Carpenter, Manchild, and Billie Eilish, Wildflower.
If the kids could vote, that K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yeah,
absolutely.
over. That's why when he said it, I was like, ooh. I was like, ooh.
They still might sneak it, to be honest. Like,
no lie.
It's a shot.
Bro. No lie. The kids love that
it's
shit.
It's crazy. Yeah, you know, you're so right. And like, I remember when it came out, and like I saw it on Netflix, I was like, what is this? I just scroll right past it. And it's like, K-pop Demon Hunters is such a thing now.
Yeah.
It's a
that shit took over the charts too.
Yeah. Took over the charts.
Running Billboard.
No, seriously.
Like seriously.
It's because the industry thought it was a good idea to stop catering to and marketing to children with teen and tween content. Because we were like listening to people that were like our peers almost. Yeah. And we're still listening to them. We were just talking about Omarion and Mario.
Yeah.
You know? So
the life of K-pop Demon Hunters has been so long. Like it's kind of like
seriously.
It's like they keep upping it, or like even like not even like it's upping it, but it's like it's still rolling out to it. It's
because the way kids consume things. Have you ever been around a kid who has a favorite song?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kids really stick with stuff.
Yo, the way that, like, why wouldn't you as a business person create products for them? Their parents have to do it. Their birthdays are gonna come around once a year. The classroom parties, like there's so many things to cater to kids. Like parents are bringing their kids to lounges because there's nowhere to throw birthday parties, no Chuck E. Cheese's and shit like that.
Yeah, and they just have so much autonomy. Every kid got iPads now, phones, all that shit. So like they can really engage with things on their own rather than being, force fed whatever and kind of conditioned to it. So
it's a fact.
Yeah, no, people definitely need to market the kids more for sure.
Yo, imagine they win that Grammy. That would be crazy.
They might. That
would be crazy.
The category is pretty stacked, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. What do they have for R&B albums of the year?
I'm glad you asked. I was just about to get there. I was actually really happy with the R&B categories. But best R&B album, Beloved, Giveon, Why Not More, Coco Jones, The Crown by Ladisi, Escape Room, Tiana Taylor, and Mutt, Leon Thomas. Pretty solid category.
I think Mutt. I think Leon might win that.
I agree.
It's either Leon
or
Tiana or Giveon. I think
Leon's like the darling right now.
It feels like they're preparing him for
He's
that.
the darling.
It definitely the darling.
Y'all said darling so many times that it reminded me of this tweet of this girl saying like, oh, Black artists aren't darlings. We're working hard for what we get because it's only like one of us or two of us.
That's not true.
There's definitely darlings out here. Black darlings, trust me.
There's a lot of artists who like work within the fiber of the Grammy community, like certain artists that they work with and certain events that they attend and connections they have. Like
Grammys do a lot of stuff, all
for sure.
year. That like you said, like you can really get into the fabric of this and that, and I was working to become a voter, so like.
You're not working no more?
No, I mean it is. It's just in a little progress.
Okay, period.
Yeah, and I mean and then you look at the progressive R&B album category, like Terrace Martin, Kenyon Dixon, Duran Bernard. These are Grammy darlings. Maybe not the most popular names, but they are. They are within that fiber where like they're always getting considered by the committee. So like I think Leon has done a good job of balancing like having an organic rise, but also making those moves to be like. In that community, where anytime he drops, he's going to be considered and probably nominated.
Like you said, the organic rise. The organic rise is real because his music is good.
Yeah.
His songwriting
and
is
he's
amazing.
known already.
Yeah, like I mean, he wrote Snooze. Like, come on, guys.
That too.
Like, come on.
He's not starting from scratch.
Like he's one of them. He's one of them. He's really talented and he deserves it.
I want to bring up the best R&B song, best traditional R&B performance, R&B performance categories. Because I saw a conversation you got into, so I wanted to bring it to you. A lot of people were upset that Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist was not nominated for anything. And I saw Miss 2B's retweet a tweet saying that song sucked, she sucks, she wasn't snubbed. So I gotta ask, what's up with you and Mariah?
First, Ayana, I love you. But I'm just not personal to Mariah the Scientist. I have hit my peak of that type of music and already have who I like in that genre. And I'm ready for someone who is a powerhouse vocalist who can also write the way she does or like sing a song with the same type of content. Like if a Coco Jones can partner with like a better songwriter, like I'm ready for that. Like Whitney Houston and Luther Vandross are my favorite singers. So that's just what it is for me. And like I just be seeing this groupthink going on the internet. And it's just like, I'm happy for Mariah the Scientist for her having her moment. But it's just like, she ain't the best singer.
For sure. Yeah.
So it's like, that goes back to Mario's point. And that's how we even got all the way here in the first place. Because how you swap the Neos and the Marios for hit or misses. I don't even want to say a name because it's many. And I don't know. Like, we already got Summer Walker. We already got the Alfredo Music Warriors. We got them. We got the last thing.
I saw that. Someone posted a graphic of like, yo, R&B is so lit. It was like Chris Brown by Bryson Tiller. I think Summer Walker was on there. And like 2 other names. And someone quoted and said, "It's Chicken Alfredo music."
And they not wrong though. Like when they say Lash Tech music and Chicken Alfredo music, I said, I mean, I get it.
It's factual.
I get it.
But so my thing is, because I like Burning Blue a lot. I like Mariah's album a lot. I agree. She's not the strongest singer. I would never cap and say, oh, she's lit. Like,
and that's how they be acting. She's not a good singer. Like Grant, like, okay, y'all saying she got snubbed because y'all like this song?
Yeah,
like,
but that's the thing is,
you
like,
think she got snubbed, bro?
I don't. But like, it goes back to did they submit and they probably did. So. I don't know, bro. Like
she has the same.
I love her album.
Yeah,
like I thought it like you
that
like
track.
Her pen is crazy.
Okay,
her pen is crazy.
Incredible writer.
Her pen is crazy.
Yeah,
bro. But
and it was produced so well.
I don't know if you saw what Russ said, Armon. I sent it to the chat. About. It was a good point. He was like, no, it's like all the technically like all the technical stuff that like people do that be like he was talking about singing, he was talking about making beats or like just doing like writing lyrics, like all that complex and like cool technical shit. No, it doesn't matter if your music's not good.
Yeah.
So
and,
it's
and
like
that's what I was gonna say. It's like
so like
you're not wrong.
What you said about Coco Jones, like linking with her would be amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously,
you need
like,
to
powerhouse vocalists don't make the best music, and
they don't.
Only Mariah Carey. And everyone's not Mariah.
Yeah.
She's the one.
So,
it's truly
she's the one.
Few and far between. Like,
feel me?
Like you think about this era's girls, and I was going to get into this later, but like SZA and Summer Walker. SZA's not the best singer. Summer Walker's a little better, but she's not an amazing singer. But
that pen,
the content of it, the writing, the production, and the push. Like the powerhouse vocalists aren't getting the push either. And so that's just the unfortunate reality of this. And so it's like, in this era where also we're still trying to figure out what does the Grammys reward things on. Some years it's the most commercial album. Some years it's what they call the best album. So like some years it's some stuff going on behind the scenes being paid for. Like so it's like when there's no real consistency in what the criteria is, I get why people would think a song like Burning Blue, which was huge this year, it's like, yeah, that like if Folded was on, and Folded is bigger than Burning Blue. I'm not gonna pretend like Burning Blue was bigger, but Burning Blue was up there.
She's probably gonna win.
It was definitely up there.
She's
like if Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller, It Depends is on here, which was also a big song, really good song.
But was
Burning
it
Blue could have had a
Grammy-worthy?
spot.
Like even I love both artists, but It Depends
Truthfully,
Grammy-worthy?
I don't think so. Like
neither do I.
I'd give that slot to Burning Blue, to be honest.
Oh, okay, that's a hot take.
Nah, I don't think so. But Burning Blue is bigger than It Depends.
Nah, the kids love It Depends.
Oh, for sure. No,
and
it's
once you
all
add
over TikTok.
Kids, once you add kids to a song, that's like Tyler's Water.
Yeah.
Once kids gravitate to a record, I think it's over.
Yeah.
Like the way they consume music is like crazy.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, but either way, I do really like this category. Justin Bieber, UConn. Some people didn't really like that was there. Maybe that's more pop, whatever.
It's because he's white.
Yeah, but it's like, but Biebs.
That song's amazing, though. Like it's a good song.
Biebs has been, whether some people like it or not, he's always kind of been R&B adjacent, and then
Usher's his mentor,
and then he fully leaned in with Journals, Usher, Pooh Bear, all the people he's worked with. Like, you know, if you're at this point denying Bieber's, I'm not gonna say he's an R&B artist, but he has regularly tapped into R&B and made great R&B music. So
at
this point, like,
I mean, but everyone's point is that Black artists will make great pop records, but don't get the chance to be featured in those categories. So stay where you belong and like don't come. I think that's the point.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what Justin Bieber does really well that I don't think people really like give him credit on a lot. Right. He works with a lot of people. He brings in a lot of collaborators to make the best music type possible. And you know, to go back to your point about the Coco Jones thing and her need to work with somebody, I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like the girlies aren't working together like they used to back in the day. Like on some like would Coco Jones be open to have Mariah come in and write for her?
Do they know each other? Because this is something I don't think it's not just the girlies. Like,
of course, it's everybody. It's
we
dudes.
need
it's like
an exec. Because at the end of the day, in the 90s, Diddy would have been the one that said, you two need to get in the studio right now.
And do something.
And I mean, it shows with his album from 2023. It
no
was fantastic.
Shade. I love that album. And then he put me onto a lot of R&B artists or spotlighted a lot of underground R&B artists that I was already listening to. Yeah. So like when I watched that Shine documentary and Shine said that like, he had the Bad Boys for Life beat and said, hey, we're going to get the Jamaican artist Barrington Levy. He didn't even know the name. He just started imitating like his signature sound. And he's like, y'all going to do this song together. We need someone who does that. Yeah, we have too many execs who are chasing clout. They post more dumps than the artists. And I get it. You need your ROI on that BBL because that shit be on payment plans. I get it. Yeah. But like men and the women behind the scenes are like, they're too afraid to say certain things. We need someone who's going to tell Coco Jones, hey, link up with Jonte Austin or Mariah the Chemist or somebody.
But the problem is the labels have fired all the people who would be able to do that. Like there's only Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, in terms of people
and they're a duo.
Yeah. People who are established don't need a label to really take an artist, put your arm around their shoulder, bring them to the studio, and really develop them.
Dog,
there's no development.
Dog,
none.
Dog, I'm trying to tell you. So I don't know. You probably saw her. Like I think we might have talked about it too a little bit. But when I was in L.A. and we was working on Cash's album, they brought in Stevie J. The stuff he was doing in there, in the
real vet.
Like oh my, I was literally blown away, people, how talented this dude is. Because I really only just kind of knew him from like Love and Hip Hop and this and that. He is so amazing. And his energy, like the type of, he was making people collab. Like, oh, you come right here, do this. I'm about to play the guitar. I want you to do
from that Diddy era.
Yeah. He was cooking.
Collaboration.
He was cooking, bro. He was like in there like a quarterback. He was in there just like a point guard, like doing his thing. And I'm talking about he's playing the guitar all night. He was amazing, bro. Then we started talking about some of the stuff he like produced for Biggie, like Notorious Thugs, and like doing all this type of stuff. Like it's amazing, bro. And like in music, collaboration usually equals success in this, and especially in music and just in life,
especially for Black artists.
Yes, like it just elevates everything, because one thing that he can do, maybe you can't do, and one thing that you can do, he maybe can't do, and then we put it together, we're gonna make something different. That's
but I feel like this era, and really, I think the last era kind of. Maybe the last couple eras really made this a thing where it's like people are afraid to have someone say, "Oh, I helped with that."
Oh yeah, no, people
they don't want to lose the credit of their songwriting and all that. Like they don't want their credibility to be questioned.
That credit,
they question Beyonce's credibility because she has so many collaborators. So it's definitely a concern, a valid concern.
It's a thing.
Yeah,
but then it's like, well, like for me, when you see that the product is good, I don't really care.
Thank you.
I don't care. Like
I don't.
All like the goal is good music.
That's it.
The goal is not good music that I made by myself.
Thank you.
The goal is not my favorite artist made all this stuff. I don't give
Nobody
a fuck.
cares.
And shit don't be good enough.
I do not give a fuck,
nobody
bro.
cares.
Like,
nobody
shit don't
cares.
be good. No one cares. Yo, I was watching the Eddie Murphy documentary yesterday.
I just watched that too.
And like you see how he was talking. First of all, I didn't even realize that he never got an Oscar, never got any of these awards. And like, you know, people try to drag Nicki on some like, why do you care about it? But it's like
that shit's
Eddie
important.
Murphy.
That shit's important.
Knowing how much he has done not having one, but the effort that he put into
it's like winning a Super Bowl, winning a championship.
But the effort.
Yeah,
playing all them characters. No one cares anymore.
He was on SNL at 18, wasn't he?
19.
Like, dog, that's crazy.
No one cares that much anymore, though. Like, you see how Beyonce is gonna go in and layer them vocals. Like, I do wish that Mariah the Scientist, she would have more complexity in the songs. Like, I follow Troy Taylor on Instagram, and he does exercises where he would add certain elements that producers used to do in the early 90s and in the 90s and the 2000s. And it just sounds so much better. And it's just like, why are you skipping this step? Even down to like the way artists aren't even doing the clean version of songs. Like, wait, I'm literally listening to this on the radio with a bunch of bleeps. Like, I loved that Gunna put out the We Getting Fucked Tonight clean version because the way that shit go up, just like the dirty. Matter of fact, that was a snub. Okay?
He's been going.
That should have got nominated.
We can talk about him in a different show, but the way. Hey man,
I need to see when that album.
Hey
came
man,
out,
shout out.
Word, because was that this year?
Shout out to Gunna.
It might not have fallen in the eligibility window.
But now We Getting Fucked Tonight.
It did. August 8th. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that it's none of his last three have gotten nominated for anything, right? That's crazy.
I don't think so.
I don't even think "Fuck You Mean" was like was that a song of the year? Or
it deserved it.
Rap performance, it should have been. It absolutely should have been.
I don't think.
That's crazy.
It's shit like that, you know. Yeah. Wait, was he in jail during that
time? He got out December 2022. Dropped "Fuck You Mean" June 2023. So he should have been up for the following year.
I love how you remember dates. One day I want to stop smoking weed so I can do that. Like Armon is so on point with that shit every time. I love it.
But yeah, while I look up the Gunna Grammy stuff, let's get into the music review from this weekend. We got a new EP from Meek Mill, new Wale album, new Summer Walker album, and the Cardi B, Latto, Jeezy Everytime remix. The Cardi track. How'd you feel about it, Miss 2Bs?
I liked it. You know, everybody was rallying for Jeezy to hop on it before when it came out with just her on it. I do wonder though what could have came out of it had they been in the studio together.
Yeah.
Because I think that it was just like, I liked the verse. Jeezy, it was typical Jeezy. Yeah. But, you know, I gotta bring it up. Jeezy also gave JT a verse last year. And I do like his verse on the OK remix better.
I forgot he did that.
Yeah, but I do have a bias. Like, when you talk about the things that you're going through in your song, especially like the controversy, I'm gonna automatically like it. Like, when he was going through the divorce at the time, and then he was like, she wondering why I got Glocks in the crib because I'm a nigga still. And then Jeannie Mae tried to use that as in the custody battle. So it was like, all right, that ate. And then JT is from the South, so they kind of had like a synergy that, you know, I just wonder if Latto, Cardi, and Jeezy would have got in the stew and created an actual remix, like a traditional remix, what we know a remix to be, not add Jeezy's verse to the existing song, what would have came out of that?
I agree.
But it's still, I still enjoy it, but I just wonder, like,
you know, it could have been better.
Yeah, because, I know Cardi cares a lot.
Yeah.
So it's just, but she's also going through her own stuff for yeah, she's busy as fuck.
Just had the baby, getting ready for tour.
Yeah, she's busy, so she might not have time for all that.
She just had the baby?
Yeah.
Mind you,
just like the past few days ago,
her photographer posted her.
I thought I saw,
and I didn't realize that she wasn't with the belly. But her and Rihanna, I'd be confused.
Dog,
they just
they
be pregnant like and then they not.
I feel like time moves different.
They pregnant again, and then they not. Like, it just be.
Is this an old picture? Is this a new picture?
Like, dog, time moves different for those women when they get pregnant. I feel like it's like they like.
It's also because we don't know until they about to pop.
No, facts.
And Rihanna don't give a fuck. She tells us immediately. So we see her pregnant for the whole 9 months. So, but I fucked with it. The JT one, I do like Jeezy's verse on OK Remix better. And I would have loved to hear Latto like do something with Jeezy. Like, I don't know. We need to get artists back in the stew again.
Yeah, because they have that energy. Latto,
yes,
it's very reminiscent of that 2000s
yes. So
Jeezy type
it's just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it would have been cool to hear like Jeezy ad-libs on Cardi's verse.
You
like
feel
that.
me?
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
No, yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I said this before. I felt like it felt like early 2000s club music. Like you walking in the club, slow motion, and that shit is just banging. Like you hear Jeezy, you hear Cardi, people having fun, drinking, shaking ass.
Yeah.
Like, I think it did what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it would have been more impactful if it was on the original album.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Like you said, that was the conversation when we first heard Everytime. It was like, this sounds like a Jeezy record. Jeezy should be on this. She adds Latto to the remix a couple days later. Then it took 2 months for us to get this Jeezy remix. It's like, at this point, people aren't even really talking about Cardi's album anymore. So it's like...
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that's the era we're in.
I think that that's
That's the era we're in, unfortunately.
That we're not talking about it anymore. But also, we need more collaboration. Like, the album was good, but I don't be playing things nonstop the way I used to.
Yeah.
She also has so much going on, like that. Like, I feel like the Stefan Diggs thing and a lot of stuff got pushed in front of her album. Like it's like almost like you said, it's like people are not listening to you more. I feel like people moved on quick because it was just so much going on in her life. Like,
well, I think also because the tour hasn't started too.
That too.
So it will be back trending.
It will.
Really soon.
Yeah. When the tour starts, it will be.
And it was a whole her verse Offset thing.
Yeah, it's like a lot. It's a lot of things going on.
No one listened to that shit, man.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was pretty good.
You liked it, Will?
I liked a few songs on there. I liked that Key Glock song. That shit was hard.
But literally anytime either one of them dropped, it was
it's like a big
shots at who?
Yeah, it's like that's what it is with her right now. So
she's the drama.
Yeah.
Quite
like it ain't you ain't even gotta discuss that. She told us that already. You feel me?
Yeah. Meek Mill Indie Pack Volume 1. How'd y'all feel about that? Real quick.
Meek's doing what Meek do.
Yeah, Meek doing what he do.
Yeah.
And I think, every time Meek's drops, you always see the same comments like, oh, this guy's actually really talented. Like, duh.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, people like, it's always like, oh, you know what? He can actually kind of rap. Like, don't get lost into the dumb tweets and like all this and that. That nigga right there can rap his soul. Like, and it's like he was put on this earth to do that type of stuff, so it's tight, man.
And he's indie, so I wonder how much this is really benefiting him.
He probably eating.
Like I wonder how much that is.
Eating.
I watched the visuals for the 4th of July.
On Friday.
Yeah. I see them trying to form a dynamic duo.
Yeah, they work together a lot.
I'm like, okay, that's dope, and I liked what that song represented because. Listening to it, I just thought about like my childhood. I'm like, damn, yo, I came a long way. Like, a lot of people that I know, they experience bad PTSD during the 4th of July because a lot of my homeboys that I grew up with have been shot or gone to jail or we celebrate the death anniversary of a friend on 4th of July. Well, he wasn't my friend because he was older than me, but I remember seeing him around the hood and we would have a barbecue in honor of him. So the only thing that took me the hell out was that AI image in the chain of Lil Snoop. And I was just like, you know what? Meek definitely represents the hood bad because the hood loves AI or ChatGPT, as they would say.
Sure do,
and we're overdue for a cultural shift only because the hood hasn't figured out digital spaces. As soon as the hood gets some like content production education and like some high quality and not just putting things in ChatGPT, the whites are gonna steal it. Then we're gonna see the next cultural shift, But yes, shout out to Meek.
Yeah, no, I love what y'all said because like I listened to it on Saturday. It dropped Friday, and in my group chat, niggas was like, "Yo, Meek is back. Meek is back." I was like, "Did Meek really leave?" Like,
because he's always doing that.
And anytime Meek drops, it's good. He's never really dropped bad music to me.
Some are better than others, but it's not bad.
There are people who ride so hard for Meek, and I get it because, like, we kind of grew up on him.
No, we did.
I've been listening to him since I was like 13, 14.
Yeah,
and I think, and we talked about this, his social media perception overshadows how great he is with music. And so people who want the music to be at the forefront feel very defensive of him. But I was like, no, Meek's not back. He's always been here. He doesn't release consistently enough.
Right.
But it's also like, he's out of that like white hot prime peak era of his career. He might as well be a legacy act at this point.
He is a legacy act.
We're not like when Meek drops, the masses aren't rushing to listen to him. Like some of them kind of don't really care, but he's still talented. It's just like I'm not looking to Meek to be the guy to remind me that rap is still good. Like I want to see new acts rise up. So this was enjoyable. I was like, yeah, like Meek rapped his ass off. Great music, but I want to hear. I want to feel this way about someone new. Like I want to be like, damn, this like great production, raps really well, telling a story, like getting that kind of that holistic experience with music. I want to feel that from someone else. So
seriously,
like this
and
is
it's
good,
like
but it didn't
we're still doing it with me.
Right? Yeah.
Even the whole fact that the most exciting thing last year was Kendrick and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
They're in their tenure.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the new beefs that's going to excite us and have us running to listen to the singles? You feel me?
Yeah, and they tried it earlier this year with Joey Badass and all them. Granted,
heavy on tried it.
That was granted.
I love my friend.
Joey was going crazy though.
I love my friend, and he was.
Joey was going. He wiped all them niggas down. I was like, yeah.
But the crazy thing is, I don't feel like he was dissing them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like it started because they wanted to be relevant, and I think he was dissing his own. Like the East Coast rappers, like, yo, get off they dick.
Yeah.
Like get on your Zoom, stop dick riding them, and let's have our own motion. But the West Coast took it so personal, and he ain't going back down. So
much respect to him.
I mean,
I definitely enjoy what I saw. Next, Summer Walker finally Over It, the close to her Over It series. Obviously, it started with Over It in 2019, and then Still Over It in 2021, and then 4 years later, we get Finally Over It. How do we feel about the album, gang?
I feel like it was way too many features on there.
Yeah,
so? Way too many features.
She's usually pretty feature heavy,
but like this one was kind of crazy, bro. It's a lot of features. I honestly think, I think some of her fans might be over it. Finally, like I feel like it's not. It didn't hit the way it's. I guess I don't thought it would hit. And then the cover, like I'm not even like a cover type of person, but. Yeah, the old white sugar daddy getting married type of thing. I don't know. That might have rubbed people the wrong way a little bit. I kind of seen little comments about that. But also, I'm not a big Summer Walker listener, anyways.
But you listen to Mariah the Scientist.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, yeah, bro, she's dope, and also, but like, it's like she's dope, and she makes good music, and she's an amazing songwriter, doing all this and that. But I just think kind of her fans are a little bit over it. I don't know. Some of the comments I seen about it was it just I don't know.
It's very mixed reviews on this. One. Very mixed reviews.
Yeah. I appreciate her doing a trilogy because you don't see
like
artists
finishing.
You feel me? Like artists don't take the time out to do that type of world building around their brands anymore. So I really do appreciate her for doing that. I want to dive into it more, of course, because we haven't had that much time to listen to it. I like what I heard so far. Yeah. That Anderson .Paak joint had me cracking up. I say, yo, him and Mariah be in the crib having fun on that piano, child. I saw people complain about Glorilla's feature.
I saw that too.
I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
I ain't gonna front. It was nothing like that one with Flo. That one, I like. If they would have said those things about that one, I understand. But Glow did okay. Sexy Red did just enough. I think that
I feel like Monaleo really shined the most on that song.
First of all, I love her.
She's having a moment right now.
I must say, I'm waiting for her to really like she's like right there, and I just wanted to just break through. I'm waiting for that for her. She has the full package. But like if I was to put the trilogies in order and my preference, it'll be Still Over It.
Same.
Over It?
Yeah.
Then Finally Over It.
Same. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. And again, remember listeners and like this is early. This is the weekend of, so our thoughts may change over time, but
no, those two I don't think I'm gonna change my top one.
Oh yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Like that album was really great.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Like from first listen, like I didn't need more time to figure it out. Yeah,
I'm standing with you on that. But yeah, I liked Finally Over It. I like Summer does a really good job of blending mature R&B with the Lash Tech Chicken Alfredo, young nigga R&B. She gave you a Robbed You with Mariah the Scientist, but then she gives you a FMT or Don't Make Me Do It, Tempted. She's got the really layered
that Go
musical
Girl
songs.
song was good too.
I fucked with that.
I fucked with
that. Doja and Latto? Clock it. 8 down.
No, you gotta
8 down.
No, the middle finger.
Oh, my bad. They both 8 down. You give them their 10s. But yeah, I thought the album was good. It's funny. There's been multiple albums this year that people have aggressively hated. I'm just like,
it's not that deep.
Yeah,
it ain't horrible.
Yeah, but this one I actually really liked. I thought she did her thing. Love Number One with Brent Faiyaz. I've been waiting for them to collab. Man.
Yes, me too.
It really lived up to what the expectations were.
Do you like? I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Odiel?
Odiel, I love Odiel.
Okay.
Odiel's that guy. That guy. I saw him live at the Billboard R&B show a couple months ago. Odiel's lit.
They be like, watch out, Brent.
Yeah, hey, man.
Seriously, though.
But people was coming for Brent's spot because Brent, got super hot and he's kind of been like,
He became an exec. He don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah, he's putting other people on. So
he getting money. He don't care. He fucking everybody he want to fuck. He's sleeping where he want to sleep, child. He don't care.
But yeah, overall, I thought Finally Over it was good. There's definitely some songs that I've been going back to. I liked the Always Be My Baby sample on Baby with Chris Brown.
That was cute.
I wish she let Bryson Tiller cook a little more on Give Me a Reason. Kind of like with Playing Games Extended, she just put him at the end for a little 8-bar thing at the end. No, give Bryson a full verse. Really
he's another one who doesn't care.
Another. What you mean?
He doesn't care.
About what?
And he doesn't want to be an artist.
Oh yeah.
Remember he said that shit. He's like, if I could just write for people and not.
He said that Carrie interviewed him for The Source, and I was the assistant, and he told us that then. He's like, I would ideally like to be the dream, but my song blew up on TikTok, and I need money. No, my song blew up on SoundCloud, and I need money, so here I am.
This nigga's way more famous than he wants to be.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Seriously, right?
He's funny.
What if he wrote for a Coco Jones or someone? Because I like when males write for female artists as well.
Yeah, it usually ends up being pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
But yeah, overall, I like this album. I'm interested to see how much I stick with it, which I think we end up saying about a lot of albums nowadays. It's because Summer is one of our last artists where this release was anticipated. People were looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And then it landed and it's getting mixed reviews. So it's I feel like this year in particular, there have been so many things people look forward to, and they're just not hitting the way that people want them to. Outside of hip hop, people, Taylor Swift's fans hated her album. Sabrina Carpenter's fans hated her album.
That shocked me.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. What do we like? What do we like now?
Fans are fickle. Fans are fickle.
They are fickle as hell.
Yeah,
literally fickle as hell.
Seriously.
Yeah, it's wild times.
Damn, I feel like a fickle fan because I ain't even listened to Bryson's last album.
Oh, it was good.
It's a lot of stuff to keep
Damn,
up with,
I'm fickle.
Yeah, Solace and Devices.
You ain't fickle. You just grown.
I was in Puerto Rico at that time, and then that shit started.
It's a lot of stuff. It's just a lot to always just be hip and up on.
I was not too grown to be listening to them tracks that was releasing right after each other last year. We would stop it in our tracks to go listen to whatever Drake and Kendrick put out. So it's am I too grown or is shit really not hitting like that?
That was a little bit different. That was
definitely.
That was like a meteor hitting the music scene.
That said it will hit for the last 50 years. Meteor coming.
Oh God, that was like the big bang of the rap.
It's a shame because these are still big names in the space. So it's damn, we should feel like a push, almost FOMO, when we don't listen to them when they drop, and we just don't have that
feeling,
excitement, that anticipation.
I'm fickle.
Well, we all fickle, gang. Last but not least, Wale, Everything Is a Lot. How do we feel? You two said you didn't get to dive in too much, right?
I didn't get to dive into it. I did see the tweet of the text message screenshot he sent to his mom. I seen people clowning him, but I'm also a child of an immigrant, and I know what it's like to have a parent that ain't never satisfied. Your family's Haitian, right? How do they feel about your career and shit?
They're happy that I was able to establish myself and make a living off of it, but it was not
They're
easy.
Not impressed.
It was not easy early on. It was not easy. They was telling me get a practical job, be a police officer, go work at the airport, do a bunch of other things. They didn't think I'd be able to make anything of this. But not that they didn't believe in me. They didn't believe in this field.
Yeah.
So I had
immigrants
to prove,
don't have that luxury to dream.
Yeah.
You have to, they came here to work and make money.
You need to do what you got to do. Make ends meet, pay them bills, eat, have clothes, have a place to live. That's it.
And not everyone breaks free of seeking that validation from their parents. Mm-hmm. I broke free from that when I was a teenager. Yeah. I'm very comfortable disappointing my parents. And it just sucks. And I know a lot of specifically boys that haven't done it. I dated someone who didn't. And like, I told him, I was like, yo, I'm not living to satisfy your dad. I don't even do that for my dad or my mom. Like, it's odd and you're too grown for that. Yep. So it's just like, to see him going through that, like, I understood it. Yep. I see him. I feel him, you know? And I'm going to give the album a listen for sure.
Yeah, it was
Yeah. I did a little bit. And also I seen a lot of people talk about it. So it was pretty damn good. So, yeah, shout out to Wale. Also, he's a legend too, bro.
Yes,
and you know, I remember the Kai stuff this early this year. Kai Sinet not knowing who he was, and probably just felt a certain type of way. And like people kind of always kind of shit on Wale a little bit, and they call him emotional, and he lashes out and stuff. But some of the stuff that people say about him, I feel him, bro. He's a legend, bro. He's been around for a minute, bro, and he makes great music.
Feel me?
Like
y'all acting like he's not here.
Yeah,
his longevity is crazy. Yeah. I saw a tweet last night.
He has great longevity.
They were like, whose career would you rather have, Wale, Tyga, or Wiz Khalifa? And I'm like, well, it depends on what you prioritize. Wiz Khalifa had the highest peak, but Wale has the most longevity, and I'd argue he has the most hits. So I'd go Wale, but I think if like Wiz Khalifa See You Again, I think that's like what, diamond, multiple, double diamond, whatever. So
that took him to that level that Wale wants to be at.
Yeah.
And that one song.
Well, Wale, unfortunately, there was label issues
Wiz is
and
Wiz
a variety of things. But yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Wale this year. And once you meet him and you see how he is as a person, his music and how he operates on social media makes sense. Like his brain is like all over the place. He's very scatterbrained, very opinionated. But yeah, he's emotional. Humans are emotional
Nigerian?
In general. Yeah, he is.
Of
Nigerian.
course.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I do think that people like to comment too much about things that they don't understand. Yeah. Like how an opinion still have some type of facts to it. So how do you feel so strongly about something that you don't really fully understand or know anything about?
Words still mean something.
You feel me? But one funny tweet that I did see regarding Wale's release was that someone says that Meek releases every time Wale releases. You're good with dates. So is that really a thing? And are they still beefing?
I'm not sure
they had beef.
At.
Yeah, MMG beef.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jesus Christ.
Yo, that MMG, Omarion was MMG at a point.
That era, MMG.
Love's been MIA.
The MMG era was so crazy, dog.
Yeah, when he put out Post to Be, he was signed to MMG.
Like, was that? Yeah. Was he?
Yeah, he was signed to MMG because remember Ross jumped on the remix.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, Omarion was signed to MMG when he put out Post to Be, put out the album Sex Playlist. Great album, by the way.
I remember Sex Playlist.
If you haven't played Sex Playlist in a minute, it's quite literally a sex playlist. But anyways, Wale, Everything Is a Lot, real quick. I really enjoyed the album. Wale, for me, is one of my favorite artists like of all time. I think he really thrives at creating vibes, music that you can vibe to, but then there's depth to it when you really get into the lyrics. And I think with this one, a lot of mental health talk. He's always been about the Black empowerment and just obviously talking about like himself and what he's gone through and the way he writes about love. Like there's not too many people who write about love as well as he does. Some really great samples here. Maxwell, Pretty Wings sample on Fly Away. The Closer to My Dream sample on Watching Us with Leon Thomas. I think that record is gonna be a missile. Some really, really great stuff there. I really enjoyed this album. It was 18 songs, but it didn't feel 18 songs, 52 minutes, but it didn't feel like a long arduous listening experience because Wale thrives at versatility. He'll give you trap type records. He even dipped into sexy drill a little bit. He'll give you the backpack stuff. He'll give you those rap R&B collabs that we grew up on that we love. So there's so much to enjoy. There's so much variety, and it doesn't feel like filler. That like when you listen to the album, it's not an overwhelming 18 song experience. So
I'm excited.
I definitely advocate for people to check it out. Like the people are already putting this up there in his catalog, and you know how people are with like the early reactions, but I'm seeing a lot of people say it. So I'm like, this album is resonating more than anything he's put out in quite some time. So it's really good to see, because I really think Wale is going to get his proper love and appreciation when he really hangs it up. And it's a shame that we have to wait until then, because like when you really think about high school, college, he gave us so much. Like the nigga gave us No Hands, Lotus, That Way, and Bad. Like, that enough. Some niggas would
danced to that shit at a school show.
Really?
And I chose a dude that this girl I don't like had a crush on purpose. Shout out to Wale.
He made like HBCU theme music.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Like HBCU theme music. So people love him.
I love that you brought that up.
That's what
because
it is.
It reminded me of a point that came to mind when we were talking about Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that works with Cardi really well is that she makes club music, and a lot of people are not making club music anymore. Yeah. And that's why I don't like going to the club anymore, because I dance in the club.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, and there's nothing but songs being played that you sing along to.
Yeah.
And even, and shout out to G Herbo for having this new life in his career, because I was going to bring that point to Wale. Like, the beauty about having longevity in the digital era is that there's never an end point. It can happen again at any point in time. So he's on his 8th album. Who's to say that this won't be it or the next one won't be it? But like, back to the club record point, the fact that went legit is like something that's going crazy in the club to me. Yuck. Like, in the club, like, I'd rather play that Everytime Jeezy remix, please.
Yeah, it's just a really weird time.
Like, people aren't doing what they're... Wait, where are the lifestyle rappers? I need someone to tell me what to do. Like, Hov used to tell me, I have a Burberry bathing suit just because he said it. No other reason. Literally just because of that. Like, we need like the different rappers and the different calibers doing what they do. And that's why Wale has been able to have longevity. Like, education is always going to be a thing. HBCU theme music, that's like, it's going to carry him. Yeah,
he really gets it. He gets what he brings to the table, and he just continually refines it. And so I really love Everything's a Lot. Definitely encourage y'all to check that out. We're going to move into our word of the week this week, latent. Let's say latent, team. Latent.
Latent.
There we go. It's an adjective. It means hidden, but capable of being exposed. And I think that's a very good transition into our board meeting for this week. I'm going to be speaking very personally here, but we also have a general
I'll get personal with you.
Yeah. Have not talked about this publicly. The people who know. And I thank those who have been supportive throughout this time. But if you weren't aware, last month there was the Vibe Rolling Stone merger. And with these mergers typically comes layoffs. And so I was unfortunately impacted by the layoff. I will not be at Vibe anymore. A lot of my coworkers are not there anymore. So whatever this new Rolling Stone Vibe iteration will be, it'll be missing a lot of the people who contributed to Vibe over the last few years. Personally, I'm okay. I have really enjoyed the last almost month of like time to myself. Like a week after I traveled to Dominica, that trip was incredible. I've been smoking again. That's been nice.
Okay.
It's been real nice.
So now we know what we doing after the next recording.
We tapping in. But yeah, I've just been like, really sitting and also appreciating that for the first time in 3 years, I really have the freedom to do whatever writing wise. Like when I was at Vibe, it was everything Vibe. Like I was always thinking, how can I use this thing I'm doing to help Vibe out or help the podcast out? But now it's like, I get my Medium page back popping. I can start a Substack. I can start streaming. I have the time to really do whatever. And so that's been my mindset and my approach to it, is like taking advantage of the opportunities that are out here. Because this is while it's a very volatile time within media, there's so many different avenues you can go as a creator to really establish, rebrand, redefine yourself, reintroduce yourself to the world. And I feel like nothing bad to say about Vibe. I mean, obviously, no job is perfect. I'd be lying to y'all if I said my experience there was perfect. But I did feel like I was not using the full range of my abilities. And that's just something for me. Money, money's great. Money definitely is money is the motive,
Always.
But like my fulfillment and my happiness is always the priority for me. And I'm happiest when I can be doing the things that I like to do and doing. Obviously, I'm not going to get everything I want,
right.
but I want to use all the gifts that I have. And I don't feel like I was able to do that. So that's the exciting part about this. Like, obviously, the timing is shitty. The holidays are right here. But I think situations like these, after you take some time to process, get your mental health right, all that, like really appreciate the times that you have this much freedom. I don't think I'll ever have this much free time again. No. So I'm really trying to take advantage of that and really plan out shit that I can do. But generally, when you look at the media space, Teen Vogue had a bunch of layoffs as well. I have a friend, Caitlin McNabb, who's an editor there who did fantastic work. She got laid off, and it's always the Black writers who are being impacted by these things. And so now we have all these Black writers being fired, laid off. You look at the labels, and they're firing all the Black people who are in the offices who could help them understand the culture and understand the pulse of the people and really invest in these artists who we say need the development.
Ain't that some shit?
That's something that I always try to think about when I'm critiquing artists is like, at the end of the day, yes, you are the person who's making the music and, I have expectations of you, but you get signed to these labels with the expectation that they're going to develop you and they're going to really invest in you and they're going to push you to be the best you can be. And we're just not seeing that. No. And the problem is, their priorities have changed, like the charts reflect it. The conversation reflects it. These award shows reflect it. Like there's I feel like there's so little space for the Black talents that exist right now. And like there's honestly not even enough to really like I don't know, it's hard to really be like proud of what the genre, what hip hop currently is. Like R&B's had a great year, obviously Kehlani folded. What Leon Thomas is doing, Givion's album resonated really well. There's been a lot of names within R&B, but within hip hop, it's it's just not there. But like again, I feel like it's the priorities of these labels, and so the landscape for Black creators, for Black execs, for Black A&Rs, for Black whatever, it's just really fucked up. And so, I was on the outside looking in terms of still having a job and being able to do things. But now that I'm part of the mass layoffs that we've seen over the last couple of years, my perspective on it is real different. And I'm just like, well, what's this shit gonna look like a year from now? Because shit, we were potting together a year ago and we were talking about, this and how it's happening. And now it's gotten even worse, over the last year. So it's like, what the hell is this gonna look like a year from now? So it's just really crazy.
Well, Substack is having a TikTok 2020 moment right now, so don't miss that wave.
Absolutely.
Especially if you don't want to be dancing on the internet. So don't miss that. I, as Will said on one of our recordings, I've had to be resilient throughout my own professional media journey. I've been impacted by budget cuts, racism, sexism, like literally every ism. I've been impacted by it.
Goddamn
every ism.
Seriously, like whether that be me at Charlemagne's show and motherfucking actors go on strike and writers go on strike, and now the show doesn't exist anymore. Whether that be someone at the job don't like me and they just want to get my loud ass up out of there. Whether that be a guy or a girl, the guy might want to beat and I ain't let him. It's like every ism I feel like I have been impacted by. it's you always hear that word restructuring and being laid off is traumatizing, regardless whether you love the job or not.
Yeah.
My contract with OK Player recently ended due to restructuring. However, the restructuring only happened with me. And I know that someone in it didn't like me. And it's okay. Because I know people, I don't know, people would like not like me and think that it's about to escalate to somewhere. What the hell you think I'm gonna do? I'm scared of jail, bitch. Like, I ain't about to do nothing but mind my motherfucking business. And you make sure you mind your business too if you don't want me to do nothing. But that's all it is. But you know, I am at a place where I am ready to pivot out of media. Because like it is hard to be proud of hip hop and where it is today. You know, it's like and so many layers. Like hip hop used to be so closely aligned with political and social justice that it's so crazy to see that artists or former artists are afraid to speak on things now. Like I've never seen that before. It's like it's dope to see Kehlani have this moment after speaking out in support of Palestine and stuff like that. That goes to show the power of just good music. Because she definitely was canceled, but the song is just so damn good that it's like, all right, I'm gonna give you this money, but don't say that shit again.
Amazing song. Amazing song.
But like, you know, I always wondered like how the DEI rollbacks impacted the artist specifically. Like, have you had any changes happen to Cash or anything like from a label side or anything due to all these changes?
I guess not really. I mean, there, you know what? Actually, there has been, and it's more of our team wanting to bring in somebody black to work our digital and actually really understand our space and like not just rely on the label and trying to And our label, you know, shout out to label, Giant Records are a good label, but you know, it's a lot of people that don't look like us that's working on our stuff.
And it's not just that label. Like Armon, like we were talking about that right now.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, also our label is based in LA, and you know, LA and New York are just different, bro. And then the landscape and how things move here and what sticks here, what makes noise here is different what makes noise over in LA. And trying to be all the way across the country and like understand how to move and do stuff cool in New York is, you know, it's tough for y'all to do. And that's why, you know, the management team is 3 people, me, Glenn, and Magda. And Magda lives in LA and but like is from New York, from the East Coast. So she gets it. She tries to help as much as she can on that side. But it's really like up to us here in New York, and then, you know, making them understand and trust Cash Cobain's ideas and what he wants to do with his music and how he wants his music to feel and look and this and that. And you know, that's why we just wanted to bring in somebody that's black, that's pretty good at digital and do some stuff and kind of change the narrative a little bit about, or conversation around Cash a little bit on a more black like focus and something that actually means something to his fans and to him and to us as his management group and just being a part of Cash's team. So
we gonna talk later after this. But I agree with you about like LA execs and the New York artists, because I remember going to like the Rockefeller skating rink event. I forgot what event was going on there, but Meek Mill was there. A few rappers were there, including Kenzo B. And then like the young lady that was A&R'ing her, you know, and we follow each other, so I hope this is not seen as disrespect. I could have said something in real time, but I know that my words be rubbing people wrong, so it's like, I don't know you, so I ain't gonna say shit. But I'm gonna say it now. But yeah, they wanted Kenzo to do like this Get Light song. And like, I was just like, girl, I don't, like, one, that Get Light era is done.
Done.
Okay?
Done, y'all.
There should be no executive or someone who's calling themselves an executive trying to make a New York artist who is under the age of 25 make a Get Light song. Like, Christian
natural.
Combs does not represent what we are really doing here. Because he's still that he stole from someone.
That shit is dead.
It's like, it's dead. We get light to regular songs. Like, niggas made Fantasia When I See You a get light song. Like, it's not a thing. It's just something that has to happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? And like, New York and LA got its own culture too.
Exactly,
and I respect it.
Exactly what we were saying. Exactly
I respect it. But New York also has its own culture. Like, I seen a report saying that Max and Cash Cobain linked up. What's T, nigga?
I mean, yeah, bro. I mean, he's been since even like when he was locked up, you know, recently, like in the past, probably past like 2 years or whatever, and then up to him getting out. Like, yeah, Cash is. They've been working or just like
so they've been locked in.
Yeah, they've been kind of locked in. And they was just kind of waiting for him to get out, and like now he's out, so stuff is being worked on, stuff is being made,
and that needs to be made a big deal. Cause like, I'm not expecting Max to come home and save East Coast rap.
Oh, no.
But I would love a moment, and I do think that Cash, A Boogie, all the people that he's currently linking with 41 are the right people to make these moments.
It's gonna be fun.
Are the people in position to tell the stories?
Yeah.
Are the people in position to market the music?
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Like, there's so many layers to it, and they're cutting down all of the support and resources that these people can get. Like, something I did on my vibe column every week, I got 5 slots. 2 or 3 slots would go to the mainstream artists, but I always made sure to put 2 upcoming, no name, no disrespect type artists there, just so discovery was still a thing. Because I feel like a lot of the media is not doing enough discovery.
Oh,
they're not focused.
They can't even like.
Who's even talking about music now?
They can't wrap their brain. They can't wrap their brain around trying to do music discovery.
It's any type of adjacent topic to Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
It's gossip.
And yeah, it's really sad to see, and like that's why like I appreciate when Eb is like, all right, like, you know, I understand you get passionate about Drake, but let's find other things to talk about. And it's like, yeah, because I do want to be that voice in the space where people can come and hear about other things. Like,
you are that voice.
Thank you.
Vibe probably hasn't put you in the position to be, but you can put your position here.
Right.
You can position yourself here.
Yeah.
Like, you are that voice. I feel like we are those voices. I kind of pivoted a long time ago to the point that I don't think like any new readers really seen Miss 2B's byline.
Yeah.
I've been doing social media and digital for a good 5 years now, just because that's where the culture is going.
Yeah, now you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah, I saw it happening. Like, there are no real media jobs, and like, we have to acknowledge like the blogging of today is not the blogging of yesterday.
Yeah.
And that is what changed the game. Like, I be seeing the posts that certain people pay for, and I'm just like, yo, celebrity culture is dead. You gotta pay the Shade Room to post that you took your mama to the Grammys. 10 years ago, you would have literally been hiding your posts from the blogs because you know that they're gonna repost it, and now they won't even cover it if it's not a paid post.
Yeah.
Or and like, to think about like where the culture is now, the new celebrities, like, I was watching Love Island. I'm gonna be honest. I started from season 6, and I was watching this season, and my boyfriend, News,
Not you.
he was like, yeah. He was like, why you like this shit? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause you know the type of woman that I am. You know, I don't fuck with reality television. However, what the fuck do I look like not knowing who is Olandria and Shelly?
You gotta be tapped.
And no one, the kids don't care about artists anymore. They care about these niggas. They care about the creators. When the Shade Room started, they was covering reality stars. And that is why the Shade Room was able to change the media landscape forever. Them fucking...
For better, for worse.
But yeah. Them black screens and the white text has done irreversible damage to our community, okay? Like, this shit is, like, they won't even believe it if the Shade Room doesn't post it. That's why I wanted to make sure that we are on record saying, yo, Tory Lanez admitted to the crime that he's in jail for. Because we are the journalists.
Yeah.
Like, Milagro, the YouTuber, she admitted to not even knowing the ethics of journalism. This shit is not dead. It's just that we need to be consistent enough to cut through that noise because there are people who are seeking like the facts and we can give it to them.
Yeah.
Like, Like, who knew that Max B and Cash Cobain was linked up since he was locked up?
Yeah.
That's an exclusive to me. I don't know.
I mean, they talked on the phone while he was in jail and done stuff like that. Yeah, they just got connected. So, yeah.
But I think what it boils down to, and I think a way to bring this like full circle to the landscape of everything, it's like ultimately people have to want more. And I think this era, people are very satisfied and content
being
with
stupid.
Bare minimum. They're content with being told stuff and not looking it up on their own.
Yeah,
for sure.
Operating on misinformation and being loud and proud, strong and wrong on incorrect shit. And then you correct them and it's, I said what I said. Or
that's my opinion.
Like it's really insane. And so you get that within the fans, then the people in power realize, oh, we don't even gotta do that much.
No.
Like
cut that budget.
We could give them this microwave artist who had a TikTok viral song who's gonna be hot for 6 months, probably not gonna be nothing. Because the people are just gonna move on anyways.
Or an AI artist.
Yeah. That's insane
to me.
I'll never be okay with that.
Right, that's another episode.
Timberland,
we don't got time for that.
Timberland, you're gonna pay for your crimes against humanity.
Timbo shit is insane to me.
He's a nutcase, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just like it's you know, I wake up and I see the things people say and I see the things that people like and support, and it's everything's subjective, but I'm just like,
y'all like
really?
this?
Like you don't want more for the space. You don't want more for yourself. Like I really hope and pray that this next year brings in a lot of fresh new faces to hip hop. Like one thing I did like, I thought Metro's project,
amazing.
I forget the name already.
Futuristic
Summer. Yeah.
Take me through that.
Great record.
That's a dancer. You gonna dance in the club to that one? I'll tell you that much.
And they were in the studio together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that project featured a lot of upcoming Atlanta talent. So it was like, okay, cool.
And veterans.
We can see where the future of at least Atlanta is going. But everywhere else, like I don't really feel like we're getting that. Like,
don't get me started.
You know, and I'll even give Kendrick credit. Like GNX, he had a lot of talent on there who I wasn't familiar with. Are those people actually good, and are they gonna stick around? I don't know, but at least he did try, and whatever, regardless of what his motivations may have been, he did try to platform new acts.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. I think we don't have enough artists who do it. But then it's like these structures, these systems. These labels aren't doing it. These publications aren't doing the discovery, and they're cutting people who would do the discovery. So it's like, where are we supposed to go to be informed? Where are we supposed to go to feel celebrated? Where are we supposed to go to like do anything? Like
they cut the BT Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
Where are we supposed to go?
I wasn't too mad at that because I feel like the show has been lacking for the last few years.
Yeah,
but it's still crazy that it just isn't a thing.
Yeah, I just think that like now there's no hip hop award show, and rappers already go through what they go through with the Grammys.
Yeah.
So it's like no more Source Awards, no more BET Hip Hop Awards. Like, where do we go to be celebrated?
Yeah. So, right now in the thick of it, I think we try to be as optimistic as possible, but times are dire. Times are very, very dire. And it doesn't. Like for me, and I'm gonna keep saying this, it just doesn't feel like people want more. From music. They don't want more from themselves. Like, and these labels are recognizing that and being like, all right, well, we could just throw this out, but let me go put this money into Sabrina Carpenter. Let me go put this money into Chapel Roan. Let me go put this. Rock is having a major resurgence over the last couple of years. Like, rock is huge right now. Country is obviously doing this thing. It's like, bro, like, what the fuck happened to the game I love?
No, that is literally I say that all the time, but I'm optimistic that good things can come out of it because, hip hop was at its best when we were in full control. So I do think that it's been exploited beyond repair. So if we're at a point where we can be the ones, like, get back more boutique labels, Black boutique labels like we had when we were kids. That's why we had so many good things. And like, they weren't waiting for funding from the corporation. Like the Supreme team was funding Murder Inc. and funding all, like, you know, a lot of these people were funded by street entrepreneurs and were able to do what they wanted. And if we can get back to that, I think we will kind of have that feeling restored.
Yeah. I don't know. I that would be great. Like I think there's various different solutions, but ultimately people have to want to find them and commit to them. And again, it just feels like people are very content with the way things are right now. I just think it's whack.
I think it's a combination of both things. I just think also things need to be good.
Also, you know what? Now that we're talking about music and just stuff in general, you know what? I think this past year, maybe some year and change, it was a great year for, you know what? A great year for visual media. Like a lot of good movies and a lot of stuff came out that's I feel like right now, like music's always gonna be music, but a lot of people's focus and attention kind of shifted to
like entertainment.
Movie. Like real entertainment. Like you know, one battle after another.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that like it was just a great year for movies, TV, visual entertainment, visual media. That like to me, now I'm thinking about it, movies and TV, that type of entertainment outshined music this year.
And it feels like people are seeking that out more.
More, of course, that's what I'm saying. Because it's good.
Is lacking.
Yeah.
And that stuff's been so good.
That stuff has been good.
I know we're at time, so I want to make this point really quickly. I do think we need to recenter everything around the visual media because we're in this visual era and artists aren't even doing music videos.
Yeah.
But that's because they don't want to spend the budget because they don't see the value.
Yeah.
But Michael Jackson single-handedly made the music video a marketing tool because Thriller was already, no, which album was it? Was it Thriller?
I think it was.
It was Thriller, right? But he already sold so many copies, and then he did that music video for it, which helped it sell more copies. So it's like, why wouldn't we do this? And then I just saw on Tubi recently, I forgot the name of it, but Diana Ross and Brandy are in a movie together. Did y'all know that or saw that?
Did not know that.
So they're in a movie together. Diana Ross plays Brandy's mom. Who is a woman. She's married, she wants to sing, and she has the opportunity to go to LA to get a record deal, and her baby's father is like, nah, you gotta stay here with the baby. So she runs off in the middle of the night to go chases her dreams, and then 18 years later comes back for her daughter, who is Brandy.
Wow.
Now, the craziest part about that film to me, I think it's called Diana, but whatever. The craziest part about that film to me is that they're singing their own music in it. So like now she comes back to her daughter, Brandy, who also wants to be a singer, does not know that this big famous singer is her mom. So then she comes back to help her, mentor her, support her. She's like, I have a song that I wrote for you. Then they play it on the piano and it's fucking Have You Ever. And I said, oh my God, back in the days, every artist had a TV show or a film to support their branding. Like, that's why I love 50 Cent so much. I literally thought Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, it is kind of like...
It was really its own universe.
So like we need more of that world building going on, but that's because we don't have anyone who is behind the scenes who's gonna say like, we need this or this is important, because Michael Jackson knew it. He's like, I'm a movie buff. I love horror films. We need to do it. I see music videos as movies, so this is why I need to do this. We need someone else who is going to care enough. Yeah. So that's why we can't stop.
A lot of the venturing out that artists do feels like cash grabs rather than genuine,
of course,
universe creation. Like, you know, no shade to Ice Spice because you know I fuck with her, but like she just did a song for the SpongeBob movie, and it's like
that should have came 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, but like also right because you did Bikini Bottom.
Okay,
like
I get it, but why now?
Yeah, like what's the alignment with your branding? Like I guess the whole Y2K thing maybe, but it's just not clear enough. Like it just feels like she's doing it because like, you know,
even her and Highest to Lowest, they didn't even need to use her name to promote it because she was there for like 3 seconds. Right. And I was like, why is she in this African print?
Yeah. Or you look at all of these brand partnerships, like niggas doing the McDonald's meals and like a meal at a random fast food spot. It's like, all right, I get it. Like this company is using you. Like it's mutual benefit in terms of the visibility and promotion, but like, how does this align with your brand? Like what's the connection there? How does this add more to you to make people feel more connected to you?
What's the strategy?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, a lot of things don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's also overstimulating me. Like, the collaborations don't be making sense. Shit don't be making sense, man.
Yeah.
I'm overstimulated and we need jobs.
Let's just do shit just to do it. Man, that's the era we're in. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately, personally, I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm very worried for our space, though. You know, sending love to everyone who's been negatively impacted by what's going on. And I think, ultimately, like, the culture just needs to have a very honest conversation with itself. But it would require being honest, number one. And a lot of people just aren't doing that.
No.
But that's where we're at. So this will likely be an ongoing conversation within the pod. But yeah, I'm good. And again, thank you to everyone who's been supportive, who's reached out after seeing the merger news, because a lot of people don't know what those things mean, but the people who reached out knew what it meant, and it meant a lot that they.
Shit, you put me on, and I ended up checking on others.
Right? Yeah. No, it's wild times, man. Wild fucking times. But let's get into the tunes. Will, in a new segment, because he is our Will has like YN ears.
Yes.
Even though
he listens to Mariah the Scientist.
Proudly in his 30s, grown man with the YN ears. And I like literally every day in the chat, he's sending new shit that I haven't seen. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give Will some time to highlight artists that he's tapping into that we should also check out. So, Will, what you on, bro?
You know, I'm on this new artist. His name is Gabriel Jacoby.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He caught my eye a few years ago because I have my homies James and my other homie Born Media. I don't know why I forgot his other name. But they used to manage this artist named Jaleel. I think we all kind of heard of Jaleel.
Yeah.
They pivoted off of Jaleel and found this guy. I believe he's from South Carolina. He's somewhere from the South. And the moment I kind of like, you know, the moment they introduced me, I was like, oh, you have real talent. Like, you're playing the guitar, you're doing things like that. You're sitting down, really writing songs, really singing, really bringing some type of authentic fabric to his music that just catches people's ears and catches people's eyes. You know, the video I sent to you guys, that video was so it meant something to me because my family on my mom's side, they're actually from Mississippi, so I used to be in the South a lot, just a lot. It just reminds me of the South, and you know, some of the stuff he's talking about, some of the visuals that he kind of puts out, it really just connects to me, just being from my family being in the South and also being Midwest, and just, you know, having that Southern type of draw, that Southern type of feel. And you know, fast forward now, he just dropped his debut EP project. You know, he moved to LA, he got signed, did everything, and now he's finally kind of like having a moment. And it's, you know, what's one of the tightest things about music in the digital era, streaming era that we are in now, is seeing, and like, this is what the kids do. Kids love to do this. Like, if they find an artist, they screenshot their Spotify to see like the monthly listeners was like 200, and then they screenshot it when it's when it goes up. And you know, I remember finding his thing, or like going to his Spotify when he had probably like 106 listeners, and now you go to his thing and I think it's looking at it right, 6,000, or wait, 630K listeners right now. And you know, he's in that space that, you know, we talking about darlings and stuff. He's starting to become a little bit of a darling with some of his music and some of his just visuals and what he gives off.
Yeah.
There was one tweet, and I'm not trying to say or compare or do anything like this. Shout out to him, R.I.P. D'Angelo. But a lot of people say, yo, this has that Southern drawl that kind of gives a little bit of D'Angelo, which the tweet is crazy. Like I said, I'm not comparing the two. He does nothing like that. D'Angelo is a legend. I low-key want to do a segment on him maybe next week or something, because he's one of the most important people to music and just Black culture ever to me. But yeah, Gabriel Jacoby is tough, man. I think it's, I know I get the YN ears type of thing, but when you hear this, you're gonna be like, oh, this is like this is like I'm cleaning the house Sunday type of vibes, and something that's that you'll actually maybe gravitate towards and feel some type of connection or some type of connection, because I feel like that's another thing, that's why music is kind of like especially black music, hip hop music, and just R&B, soul music, whatever. A lot of people can't connect to this stuff anymore, and music and art, it all kind of goes through relatability and connection. And if you can't connect and you can't relate, like, people are gonna turn your song on for 15 seconds and turn it right off and keep moving and go back to what they listened to before, because that's what they have a connection to.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think his music is mature, it's cool, it's young. I feel like he has star power. He's on tour right now. I think he's actually in New York right now. I think he has a show or had a show. Yeah, his new album Gutter. Yeah, it's a good album. It's a good album.
Jacoby.
Yep, Gabriel Jacoby. 8 songs, 20 minutes, quick.
Okay.
It's nice,
Let me see what it's hitting for.
Yeah,
nice little quick thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, listeners, that is our Discovery Artist of the Week, Gabriel Jacoby. Make sure that you check him out. If you're subscribed to the Patreon, you'll get to hear one of his tracks in our slide deck portion. So, we're going to move into that. But for the listeners who are stopping here, thank you for tapping back in. Pod is happy to be back. Will's here. Miss 2B's is back. Everything is lit. We only gonna be bringing y'all more fun segments, all that good stuff. So stay locked in with us. Subscribe, follow us at Stay Busy Pod. Follow all of us on social media. It's all available in the description. But most importantly, make sure that you stay safe, stay healthy, and stay busy.